Okay. So this is gonna be like a mini rant, okay? Because so I've been annoyed lately. Let me take my hair down. I just put my boys to sleep, so I was in the bed and they like to let the all on me, so I just put my hair back. So I have been in numerous live chats and stuff for like the people I really enjoy, right? And actually, there's three. I don't really watch too many people. And so yeah, I've been in like three live chats in like the past month with people I truly adore. Like I'm like looking for them, like I'm checking for them. Like when you posting, I got a notification. Okay, let me boom. When I'm driving, when I'm doing work, whatever I'm doing, I'm like I'm listening to you. But I realized these three people, one of them acknowledged like what I said, right? But she didn't say my name. It's like I've noticed that YouTubers, and I don't know if it's my spiritual stuff. Like I don't know if it's like because I'm chosen by light or God is a chosen lovers. I'm not sure, but I don't understand why people don't feel comfortable saying like your YouTube name. Like, for instance, if I was like finally Josie or I don't know, like who Keisha or I don't know. Like I feel like certain names they'll feel comfortable saying, but like when it comes to like more spiritual, it's so freaking weird. And I'm trying to figure out like if you're a YouTuber and you're watching this, or you know a YouTuber and you've kind of come into this already. Like I'm just curious, like what is the problem? Like why? Like okay, for any person's name that shows up like I'm gonna say something like, "Hey, what's up?" Unless I can't pronounce it, and then like I can't pronounce it, or if I don't want to embarrass myself, I'm gonna be like, but I'm like, "Hey," I'm gonna say hi, and I just think it's so weird because I see like strange names. Like not everyone is OGs and got their first name, middle name, last name, and a username. Like a lot of people use different names, and so I'm just trying to figure out like, are YouTubers looking for those middle-aged people? Or are they looking for Andrew Jacksons and John Jones or you know what I mean, like Mr. Johnson? Like, are y'all looking for that? Because are those the people like y'all feel like are watching you? Because I feel like every YouTuber started in this business in this platform as a viewer. So I feel like it's so stupid and uncalled for YouTubers who, get to a certain level of success and feel like, oh, I don't want to say that name. I don't want to say that anymore. I don't know. Like, for instance, say if you're a YouTuber and it's a famous YouTuber, not a famous YouTuber, but like somebody maybe you've seen or they're on your radar and then you're in your chat. Why would you not say anything? And it's like another thing is not everyone on your channel is there like looking for tea. Some people like myself and like every other YouTuber. I mean, I can't imagine someone doing YouTube and not watching YouTube. Like it's impossible. Once you're on YouTube, it takes over your life. Whether you're doing research, you're posting videos, you're doing it for entertainment, you're trying to get free TV shows. You know what I mean? It's like it's always going to be different. And so I'm just like, why are people being so anal and so weird about not like acknowledging certain people? Like, okay, if we're gonna play what's my name, what's my last name, what's my first name, how old am I, then let us know. Put in your description, I'm looking for Shanisha Jones or I'm looking for Kimberly Anderson. Like let us know. So I only want regular people to watch my videos. If you got a YouTube, starting a YouTube, thinking about YouTube, I don't want you to watch. I'm only looking for the lurkers. Lurkers. Like not everybody on YouTube who are fans of people are freaking lurkers like me. I am not no lurker. Hey, let me tell you, one thing I don't do is comment unless I feel like, whew, oh, she didn't touch my soul. And most people don't touch my soul. And if anything, like, I mean, on the drama, then the only ones like I really would put some on because it'd be funny. Like, I have to comment on people because people be hilarious, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to come in and talk about that. Right now, I'm just really on YouTube, big time chilling, drinking some wine. How much you guys are drinking? Almost done. But I've had this bottle for like 3 days. So yeah, but anyway, I just want to say something because I just think that it's ridiculous, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who's going through this. Like, I can only imagine there are numerous people out there like, dang, why are they like that? You know? Because nobody wants to feel like an outsider. And, like, especially, I think why it touches home for me, or like why I feel so offended by it, is because as a spiritual person, all these people, at least the people that I watch, be like, oh, you have to manifest. Oh, work with the universe. And then be like, oh, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. It's like, okay, like, oh, y'all give it to God. Give it to God. What would God do? And it's like, okay, God will not do that. I mean, he might, she might, it might, I don't know. But I doubt it. But it just to me seemed like it'd be so hypocritical. Like you preaching one thing, especially this one girl. What's her name? That's what she gets yelled and stuff with it no more. What's her name? Healthy, healthy, something like that. So basically, she's like this person who's all about like a healthy lifestyle, and she also like incorporates like use like she made her own company with like her clothing line and an Oracle card deck where you can learn to do like workouts. I bought the Oracle card deck and like I wanted to. I thought that was something, but I didn't go out like that. I wanted to because she was really motivating to me because I am you know I mean some people say that, but I'm a little well, I used to lose like a good 30 pounds since having my son, and so I've been really trying to find like that good motivation so that I can like get my life. And she was working for a little bit while I was going to the gym. I wasn't sure like that little motivation on the way to the gym. I'm like, okay, thank you. But she killed it when like, okay, on your video and on like your lifestyle and like all 20 of your Instagrams, you talk about all this love and light. But then when I'm saying something, you just totally like disregard me. So what happened was I felt like I got mad. I like unsubscribed, thumbs down, you're done. Anyway, and you know what? I wish it showed people thumbs down because like, what you gonna do about it? Thumb down, my okay, well, we have a thumb down party. Anyway, um, what was I saying? So yeah, so she was in my life, and I was like, this is the perfect time for me to ask the question because at that time, like, okay, so I'm studying, she's in my office right now, and I was having a hard time. Like when it's time for me to study, it's like I need food. Like okay, me and my partner, we've been doing like one heavy meal a day, and we eat like around. I was trying to eat around 3, but now it's like time stuff is changing. But yeah, we were, basically when it's time for me to study, I probably just ate like 2 hours ago, or I hadn't eaten. So I was finding it, or yeah, a lot of hours ago because I was studying at night most of the time, and so I was finding it very hard to study when I'm hungry or haven't eaten or like. So I was feeling like I kept needing to eat while I studied. Like it's like that quick boost of energy was like, cool, I'm gonna get done. So I was scared because she had lost her weight when she was in college. So it was like boom, So I was like, how did you manage like with studying and not like binge, whatever that word is, like without managing studying and also staying consistent. Because I find that very very challenging. And I was trying to see if she had like any tips about it, and she literally I'm watching her like read it. Like I'm watching her like there's no other comments beneath mine. And she totally ignores it. And then someone beneath me says something like, what happened? She's like, oh, what's this? Yes, no. I'm like, okay, you're a hater. Because you know what? Let me see. Let me see. On my YouTube, I'm nowhere about views. I'm not about none of that. For me, it really is something that I can go back to and rewatch. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at my videos, you go, hey, okay, she's looking good right there, nice and skinny and snatched. I was like, doing her reading, she got her table, she got her setup, she's doing good. And then you see me like pregnant, like doing readings, whatever. I mean, I'm doing it in the living room, I'm doing it in the kitchen, I'm doing it in my bedroom, I'm doing it in my window, I'm doing it everywhere. And then you see, me losing me just had the baby, and then you see me, everywhere too. So it was like, this is something I do for myself, and not only for myself, but for the people who see it, and if it touches you, to help you, boom, you know what I mean? But I am trying to, be more consistent with it for sure. But, I have other jobs. I'm a mom. I'm a like half unmarried, half married, half divorced, half everything girlfriend, you know what I mean? Like I'm a nursing student, like girl got a whole lot. Okay, I'm a teacher, I'm a mom, I'm everything. Transportation, bill payer, everything. So she ain't got time for it all the time. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, I just felt so disrespected by that, and I was just like, like anybody who ever shows up in the life for me, I'm never gonna like downplay them, ignore them, or anything. I feel like, and don't get me wrong, when you got a lot of people in the chat, I can imagine you can't see everything. I get that, but when it's very obvious that you see me as saying nothing like that's weird and it's hurtful. It's like, okay, damn, like I'm over asking a simple question and you asking all these dumbass questions, like all these people who like no offense if you're 200 pounds, but like 300 pounds, and they talking about, oh, I have a hard time stop eating. Okay, what can she do for you for that? You know what I mean? Like I don't get it. It's like at least I started. I'm like, okay, boom, I'm running into a problem. Like and I've actually realized how to fix it, instead of focusing on food. And like, what's the name of stuff? I make my tea, like you can do like a tea, you can do some coffee, probably should coffee, do some decaf coffee. You know what I mean? Do some stuff like low calorie, some celery, like trick your brain. But it's like, it's fucked up because it's like, okay, why can't she tell me that? But she did it and I'm cool. And I feel like, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. From that, but I did feel slightly offended by that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have gone through that. So if you come through that, I'm sorry that you go through that, but over here, it ain't happening. But that's all. I just want to rant a little bit because I was irritated by that, especially because my girl, she did it to me today. Even though she said something, she didn't say something. Like she didn't say my name, and I just don't like that. Like I'm not gonna put my whole real name on the internet, girl. No, we seen all these people, these YouTubers be getting what's that? CPS? I must say SPCA. Being SPCA called on them, CPS called on them, finding out who they were, who were in their house, who loaning them. Like they be getting too much information. Like why would I put my real name on the internet? You're done. No. I mean, if you're doing that, you're either hella young or hella old. And if you and you watching this video, you think again because you should not have your name on the internet because people will be looking, chasing, and searching for you. All right, you guys. Crazy, right? But so